Welcome to this week's edition of the Plant Doctor. This week we're going to be doing hanging baskets. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, leave a question down in the comment section, and we'll do our best to answer that question for you. So thanks a lot for leaving comments and hitting the subscribe button if you're new. So what are we doing today? I'm going to show you guys how I like to do my hanging baskets. Stay with us until the end. I'm going to show you a video of what this basket will look like starting midsummer. When we first put it in, it's not going to look like much, but I got inspiration for this basket from a basket that I saw last year, and I'm going to do everything that I saw in that basket minus sweet potato vine, because I thought the sweet potato vine kind of took over everything else. So I'm going to take that one plant out, and the rest of the plants I saw in there we're going to put in. So when we think about hanging baskets, the first thing we got to do is put in a nice potting mix. So this potting mix that I have here, I've used this before. I'm going to do a video on annual beds, and I use the same thing. So Miracle-Gro potting mix. I'm not using this particular for the nutritional content. Yeah, there's a little bit of fertilizer in it, but what I found out about this particular mix, and I'll try to get close enough that you guys can see, it's a nice mix of peat, pine bark, and vermiculite. It holds water very well, and really that's what I'm after when I'm looking at a potting mix. There are a few little fertilizer preels in it. I don't know if you can see that right there. I just picked one up, but there are a few little preels in here. So there is some fertilizer mixed in with this particular mix. When we think about planting planters, there's three things that I like to do, and I learned this a long time ago. You guys that have done planters, you're probably familiar with this term. We have what we call a thriller that goes in the middle. We have fillers that go around kind of the, not the outside and not the dead center, but that area in between. And then we have spillers, things that go off the edge of the pot. So for my thriller, I'm going to use these, and they don't look like much right now. So remember, I told you stay to the end of the video, and you'll see what this basket is going to look like in about 60 days. But this is going to be Angelonia Serena Rose, okay? And I'll try to include some pictures of these, what they look like when they're mature. So basically, I'm going to take two of these, and guys, anytime you're taking a plant out of these little packs, massage the bottom and work it out. If you just go in and pull out like that, sometimes what you'll do, you'll pull the vegetation away from the root, and then your plant's no good. All right, so I'm going to put a couple of these right in the middle. So we'll put one there. And we're going to put another one in here. All right, so it looks something like that. I'm going to try to angle the camera down just a smidgen here. All right, that might be a little better for you guys. The next plant I'm going to use, these are Wave Petunias. These are purple Wave Petunias. So I'm going to do three of these. 1, 2, and then we'll take one more. Oh, that one just fell out. We use that one. All right. So I'm going to kind of divide the pot up into thirds. I'll put one over on this third, one in this third, and one on this back third. And so these are filler plants, and they may spill a little bit, okay? We'll call these fillers / spillers on the Wave Petunias. What I'm going to use additional to the Wave Petunia are these red marigolds. They don't look like much right now. They're not much past the plug stage. So these were plugs maybe a week to 10 days ago, and I just bumped them up into this. So I'm going to take probably 3 to 5 of these. And we're going to plug these in. So it looks something like that right now. So let's go ahead and put in our spillers. All right, so our spillers for this are going to be trailing periwinkle. This is kind of a new plant to me. I wasn't aware. I mean, I've always known about vincas and periwinkles, but this particular one, it will actually trail 2 to 3 feet off the edge of this pot. And here at the end of the video, you'll see that. I'll show you one, a mature planter. I think I took the video maybe in July of August of last year. That's where the inspiration for this pot came from. And so I'm just going to do 1 or 2 of those. I'll probably do one on this side. And right now it just kind of looks like vinca, but it will get very big. This whole pot within, I would say, probably 30 days, you're not even going to see any potting mix at all with this. All right, I kind of got a little bare spot here and a bare spot here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to my fillers. I'm going to get 2 more marigolds and I'm going to put one in those bare spots. Got to get off camera here for a minute. So we'll pop 2 more of those out. There's 1. Here's 2. All right. So we'll pop these in. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can kind of see what we're working with. All right, so I know it doesn't look like much now, but this is going to fill in really quick. So here is our trailing periwinkle. This is going to come this way and fall off the edge. Got some marigolds in here, petunias, and that Angelonia Serena Rose. So these are going to get pretty tall and they have a nice red flower to them.